Good morning. I woke up this morning. I made my favorite drink. It's literally just water. It's boiling water. I wanted it for the vibes. I don't know. I don't know if you can see the steam off of it. I have my boiling water in my Reese's cup, and I'm thinking about my family. And last week, a lot of people probably didn't watch the entirety of the video. It's like 20 minutes long of me rambling about Jesus and whatnot. And I was thinking, I don't have to talk about family. Maybe I can put it off, but once again, in the era of self-improvement, I really want to address it because literally just this morning, my dad texted me and he said, "How are you doing? I need to send you your insurance card. What's your new address?" Because I just moved to Austin. I told him I'm doing great. Here's my address. And I feel like these are the times in which I could like try more to connect with my family, kind of like just on a deeper level, just like truly letting them know what's going on in my life. Because a lot of the time I'm not, I'm not great. Like I'm not doing the best. So all that to say, I just need to just be more intentional with these relationships with my family in particular. I feel like I've seen the dynamics that a lot of other families have, like a lot of other people have with their families, and they're like talking all the time. And that's not what I need. That's not what I want. Because I don't know, I don't need to talk to people every day to like, for them to know that I care about them and things like that. But for me, it's just a matter of maybe a weekly check-in. You know what I mean? Like maybe every other week, something like that. Like just, I don't know, more constant communication, just letting me know what's happening in their life. Because, and especially with just my immediate family, like my mom, dad, brother, because the thing that I don't like is going to Thanksgiving or going to Christmas or going to like one of these major holidays where you go back home and it's like, well, what have you been doing? And they say, oh my goodness, I started this business. It's been going great. It's like, bro, what? I did not even know this. Or somebody's like, oh, well, she just graduated last week. It was wild. And I hate feeling out of the loop, I guess. It just feels like I'm missing opportunities. It feels like I'm missing opportunities to actually connect with them. And I feel like more recently I've realized just how little time we have to form those connections. Not form those connections because I've known them my whole life, but how little time you actually have with your parents in particular. And it feels like the older I'm getting, the quicker time's moving. And it's just like only seeing them a couple times a year for holidays and stuff. It just feels like a significant shift from, the original, I'm living in their house, I'm seeing them every day. So like ever since I moved out to Texas, like I really don't see them much at all. So it's just kind of, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to move back back home. That's not really going to help me out right now. I think it's just more of a matter of I need to make more of an effort to reach out. So that being said, next week's video on Wednesday, I'm literally going to probably call them, maybe text them, maybe text my dad. I'll start with the baby steps because I don't call my dad too often. So maybe I'll text my dad, just be like, how you doing, checking in. Same with my brother. I'll probably call my mom because I feel like she would love to talk to me. So I think that's 100% what I'll do. And I'll put it on camera just so, I don't know, once again, motivation or just insight from me in my life on how that goes and how I could just, generally get benefit from doing something like that. And you're probably wondering, you could do that right now. Why not just call them right now? Just give me a minute. I need baby steps because I don't know. It just feels kind of vulnerable, I guess, or not even that vulnerable. It just feels awkward, unfamiliar. But once again, you don't have to be the person you were yesterday. That is the theme of all of these videos. And because of that, I'm 100% going to make those steps forward just for the betterment of myself. So I think that'll go well. I think I'll just, call, say what's up, say how you doing. And I feel like everything's going to work out okay. The real kicker is going to be, like, I really do love my family so much. Like the thought, I could literally cry thinking about them sometimes. Like the feelings are so strong. I don't know. It's just, words of affirmation are not great for me. Like, have you guys heard of those love languages, words of affirmation? Because it's like, that is not something I need, I guess, to feel like somebody cares about me. So I feel like giving that to other people, especially long distance, like my family's in Kentucky, my brother's in Australia, one in Florida, like completely spread out at this point. And when you are this long distance, I guess you could send them a gift or something, but I'm not really a gift giver either. But the words, the communication, I think that's just something I'm not the best at. And it's really kind of a constant thought in my head of, Is this something I really need to get better at? Well, yeah, it kind of is. That's kind of why I'm making this video, because if that's all you have to adapt. So yeah, I think that's the route I'm definitely going to take right now, and just see how it goes. Maybe it'll make me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. I don't know. But I guess this will just be part 1 of the family episode, as far as talking to them, texting them, doing something, and seeing how it works out in the grand scheme of things. I'm hoping it'll make me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. And come Thanksgiving time in a couple, I gotta get a flight. Goodness gracious, man, flights be expensive. But I gotta get a flight to get back home and whatnot. So maybe we can talk about that and see what else is shaking. Should be fun. And it really just kind of comes down to those moments where it's like, what are the things in life in general that you're gonna look back and say, man, I wish I would have done that. And I can't imagine this, asking them how they're doing and whatnot, be a bad thing. Like, I couldn't imagine a scenario where I'm laying on my deathbed thinking, man, I should not have called my big brother that one day to ask him how he was doing. You know what I mean? So I think that's what I'm going to do to try and better some of these relationships. Once again, it's not like we're contentious or mad at each other or anything. Like, when we see it, of course, it's love. When I call him, when I do talk to him occasionally, everybody loves it. And we're in a group chat. Like, there's a group chat. I'm also just text group chat and say how y'all doing and whatnot, because, you know, once again, we do check in there from time to time, like maybe once a month or something like that. But it could just be a lot more consistent. And I think instead of me looking at it as like, okay, I'm the youngest. So it's like, instead of looking at it like I'm the youngest, so if they actually wanted to talk to me or whatever, they would, because I think that's a horrible way to go about things. I think, and I've had this conversation with people, and I say people, but really my girlfriend, about if they wanted to, they would. And I hate that. I hate that sentiment in so many different realms. So all that to say, I'm going to reach out. I'm going to see how they're doing. I'm going to ask how they're doing. Also, look at these videos from, like, because this is kind of the sentiment that I want. Look at this kind of quick clip from Thoriah. It's a YouTuber that kind of posts thoughtful things about, you know, relationship dynamics and I guess people's secrets, just people dynamics in general. It's kind of the idea of it.
Hey, what's up, Dad?
Hey, buddy, what's up?
What are you doing tonight?
Oh, nothing. Watching San Diego and Los Angeles.
Nice. I'm at the library. Got a meteorology exam tomorrow.
Oh, nice. I've been meaning to ask you, we were talking to someone. How are you? What's the deal?
It's not too bad. It's pretty good so far.
Okay, cool.
I just want to call and say I love you.
Oh, well, that's awesome, buddy. I love you too. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah, I love you more.
Made me cry.
Oh. Okay.
I don't say that. I know.
Man, that is cute. That's like adorable stuff. Like, I kind of want that. And I kind of want that just as far as, I don't know, having that connection, even at a long distance range, seems excellent to me. So that's really what I'm going to try to do. I don't know if I'm not going to recreate the same style, but maybe I might, who knows? But I'm definitely I'm going to reach out and do something like that, because I don't know. I feels like it could mean a lot to them, and I feel like it would mean a lot to me to do it as well. So let me reach out to my family and see what they're talking about and see, and hopefully, I don't know. I keep saying hopefully, but realistically it's going to work out. I just hope, I don't know, I hope it can be consistent, and I hope that, I don't know, it kind of does build, you know, better bonds and relationships, because, but yeah, I think that's really all I hope. And I'll, you know, update you guys on how it goes. So stay safe out there, man. Stay safe.